All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Film Room. Today, we were taking a look at load steps, specifically Manu Ginobli, one of the best to utilize this footwork out of the triple threat. And essentially, is what a load step is. Essentially, just kind of a kickback with your foot. So you guys will be able to see here. We missed the first clip. If we go back here, we can see it really helps you get your hips downhill. So you see he kind of kicks that foot back there. It's hard to see in this clip because he's left-handed. His right foot's usually his pivot foot. So he kicks back with the left. Most players are right-handed, so we kick back with our right to drive left. That probably is only the one downside with this move is that you typically are going to be going to your strong hand. Maybe see that foot kick back, and that basically helps us keep our hips downhill and attack faster. This is great at attacking closeouts or also to get downhill out of the triple threat position. There he uses it more of an advantage situation as we keep going here. Here he sees an angle, that foot kicks back because he has an advantage. Basically the advantage to this again is that it gets his hips downhill. He can have a quicker, easier driving angle than instead of having to rip through and take that first step more to the side. As we can see here going a little bit more full speed. Some big keys to this is that we're going to want to keep our hips low so we can really push off that. If we're tall, we're not going to have any power. Like you can see here, he starts tall, and then those hips sink down just a little bit. You can see how his hips are lowered. He's got this right knee bent. It's a little hard to see, obviously, because he's being guarded. But if we go back, play a little more full speed, we can see that he's pretty low. Last clip here that we have, I do believe, you can see here, he's going to reject the screen, but we're going to see a really good angle here. Hips are low. He's got knees bent, so he can kick that foot back and get downhill a little bit easier. Now we also have the shot fake load variation. This is great for attacking closeouts, as we can see here. And essentially, we just throw a shot fake with the load. This one will be a little bit taller on, but again, it allows us to really get downhill quicker. So again, ball up, eyes up is something that we really want to emphasize. The ball's up, his eyes are up. That's a perfect frame right here. Head's up, but notice hips are low, so we can push off that back foot and get downhill just a little bit quicker. So again, we'll see here, shot fake, ball eyes up, foot goes back. We'll go back and we'll watch that one more time. Shot fake, foot goes back to allow him to get downhill a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker than your typical shot fake, rip through or jab that we're going to have to throw a little bit extra movement in. Again, shot fake load. That one the timing was pretty good on. You can see ball up, eyes up, and the ball kind of wants to get to his peak right as that foot's just about to hit the ground. So it's about the same time so we can really explode out together. This is a move that we've been working on in our small group sessions. This is definitely a footwork that I recommend for all types of players, especially if you're a little bit slower or really anybody. But if you're a slower player, this can really help you get downhill a little bit better. I know it helped me a ton as a player. Something I highly recommend for all coaches to start teaching their players. I know a lot of coaches used to say, hey, we don't want taking that negative step, as a lot of them would talk about it, but there definitely are their advantages as long as you're using it in the right situations. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this film breakdown. Please subscribe and make sure to, if you're in the area, make sure you're coming to the gym and so you can get the training on this stuff. Thanks again.